AKAPADers. Welcome to episode 452, the Will Smithathon, Concussion, 2015. That's the movie we're talking about, rocking and rolling. I'm Peter A. DeLuca. I am your host, AKAPAD's All Day Audacity, right here, right now. We do movies, we do pop culture, we do discussion, and everything that I've been doing in like this last week has just really been like a fallout from the slap. And I just wanted to just remind you, in case you're just like dropping in and you're like, let me just listen to a random Philadelphia YouTube boy talk about a Oscar bait 2015 Will Smith real life drama, based on a true story, Concussion. You might be a football fan. You might just be like, let me watch this movie and just see what my favorite sport has done to its players. Now, movies like this, positions like this, ideas like this, they are confusing. It's confusing. It's a lot to unpack. But can we do it? Can Peter Landersman, who has a movie out there that I do want to watch about the JFK assassination called Parkland. That's a hospital JFK got brought to after he got assassinated on Elm Street in Dallas. But anyway, just be like, let me just pop in and listen. So what is Concussion? Concussion is, it's a drama starring Will Smith, and it's all about, why am I laughing? I don't know why, but it's really about how evil the NFL is and how they conspired and ignored evidence during their uprise, during the building of the NFL, brand and empire. It really is an empire, and just ignored everything and murdered their players. That's kind of what this movie wants. This movie wants you to think that Will Smith's real life character, Dr. Bennett Amule, like that these are unsung heroes of society, that they, kind of have the birth of a nation. They have the revolution spirit in them, and they're rewarded for it because, again, we have an Oscar bait movie here, but you're eventually rewarded and you win if you stick to your guns and speak not your truth, but speak truth long enough and loud enough. And now, here's the thing. Everything I just said there makes for a perfect real-life drama. It makes it perfect. Procedural real-life drama, if you want to call it. Now, here's the funny thing. You take this movie, you compare it to Michael Mann's The Insider, and we get the paper shredder, and Concussion gets shredded compared to a movie like that. And why? What is Concussion missing? Why does Concussion frustrate me? Well, there's also this drama with him and his wife. You don't buy the love, you don't buy her admiration of him. There's like a miscarriage scene that should be heavy, but it doesn't. None of it sticks. None of it lands. You almost feel like all those scenes can just be gone from the movie, and we just want to focus on the interesting part. And the interesting part is Will Smith's portrayal of this doctor, because the guy's like wonky. He's eccentric. He you can see from early he's against the grain. He does his own things because they're in Pittsburgh, and like you're just like, great, like sign me up. But the melodrama part isn't there. The league, the evil NFL league isn't evil enough. Him risking everything, like all these other things, like putting it all on the line, it doesn't come off. We don't feel it. Now, these are narrative threads that just eventually die off, and you can kind of go through them. You see them play out in the movie. It's just not there. Now, where is this lead Will Smith in this movie? Well, Will Smith is masterful in this freaking movie. He's so good. He does disappear in the role. I do want to say that this movie is somewhat of a prerequisite for King Richard, Where in King Richard, again disappears into the role. He leans into it. What he reveals about that, it's amazing. It really, truly is amazing. This movie, you don't think he's Will Smith. You don't think he's Independence Day, Men in Black, Bad Boys, Shark's Tale. Like, he's not. He does become his subjects. But this movie stacked. What a cast. Will Smith, Alec Baldwin, Paul Reiser, Luke Wilson, David Morse, Albert Brooks. Albert Brooks is just phenomenal in this. I just love Albert Brooks and everything he's in. He's just one of my guys. The movie did lead to a Will Smith Golden Globe nomination. Yeah, that's warranted. Does it go to Oscar? Is it rewarded? Should we have an Oscar nom for Concussion? No, I think it's appropriate that he got the Golden Globe. And then my other giant issue with this movie is this movie should be called Head Case. Chris Nowinski, WWE wrestler. He's the guy that really broke Concussion. And he did it like 10 years before this Concussion book even came out. Might have been 10. Might have been like, maybe we're fudging those numbers. Actually, you know what? To be honest, I'm not exactly sure when the Concussion let's just find that. Concussion right here. Is there a something I can click on? No. There's nothing. Let's see though. When did this book come out? Well, it doesn't matter. Chris Nowinski in Head Case. He's the real innovator. He's the real guy behind this. I would only assume his story isn't appealing, and God knows why, because like, look at all the things that he achieved in life, and he did make it to like Monday Night Raw. Chris Nowinski isn't able to play some of the cards that some of these scenes played, which is you want to say he's race baiting, you want to say it's the race card. There's a couple of those scenes in this movie. One in particular, post like seminar or internal conference that the NFL had, and it's just like, too heavy. It takes you out of the movie, and it's frustrating watching this, knowing that Chris Nowinski and Head Case exist. And if there's ever like an opportunity for me to say this to him, to Chris Nowinski, like maybe like outside of Twitter, like I would say your movie got stolen by Will Smith. Your movie should have the Arnie, who's that Arnie Anderson, the dude from the Social Network movie that played the twins, the Lone Ranger guy. Get the Lone Ranger guy and put him in the Chris Nowinski movie, and let's go. Like, all go, no quit. Make it happen. But yeah, so I do feel like there's a position within Concussion that's disingenuous, that's a little bit of a lie. It doesn't really reveal the truth. It doesn't talk about the truth. The idea that this guy discovered and created a path, I know is not true, because I read Head Case. And that's a little bit more of my bigger beef with Concussion. So, I mean, along the way, I would say Concussion is not I could not recommend this movie just out of what it presents. It's just bad info. It's not a great movie. Will Smith is fantastic in it. Like I said, Paul Reiser is fantastic. Albert Brooks is fantastic. This movie's well shot. It's well directed. Cinematography. We got some more amazing music by James Newton Howard. This is a stacked movie, but it doesn't buy in on what it's doing, and it doesn't honor the path that led to Concussion. It doesn't, and because of that, I would say skip it and let's get to the movie I've really been waiting for. Collateral Beauty. What the hell is this? What is happening? I just watched the trailer. Whole Collateral Beauty. Why isn't this like I just oh my god, I can't wait. I cannot wait cuz this is the one movie of the entire Will Smithathon that I'm absolutely not familiar with. So when I saw the trailer, I was like watching it for the first time. Holy crap, episode 453. Let's get into Collateral Beauty.